Hi, my name is Collis White. I'm a Mac student here at Georgia Southern, and today I'm joined by Dr. Stephanie Harrison to talk a little bit about accounting. Today we want to know, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, what classes you teach, and what your area of expertise is?
I started at Georgia Southern in 2014, and prior to that, I worked for Ernst & Young, which is a public accounting firm. I was a staff accountant about to be promoted to senior. In public accounting, there's a lockstep progression program. You start as a staff accountant, you're promoted to senior, then manager, senior manager, and eventually partner. As a senior accountant, you would be overseeing different audits or jobs with your clients where you would review financial statements. And so as a part of my training to become a senior, I got to start training the new staff, incoming staff for the program or for the company. And I enjoyed actually teaching them what they were supposed to be doing rather than doing what I was supposed to be doing. So since I enjoyed teaching them so much, I decided, well, maybe I should go back and get my PhD to teach. So I joined Georgia Southern in 2014 after I completed my PhD program at the University of Memphis. Right now, I teach Intro to Financial Accounting and also in the Graduate Accounting program. My research interest is on accounting for derivatives. So derivatives are not as scary as they sound. It's just essentially things like Bitcoin and other, investment assets that a company might have.
Can you explain what accounting is for someone who might not be familiar?
So every year in my intro to accounting class, I always explain to them that accounting is not a math class. It's more like learning a language. The most difficult math you will ever have to do in accounting is add, subtract, divide, multiply, and I know all of you can do that. So that being said, it's more about learning what you call the numbers rather than adding and subtracting the numbers. So it's about putting the numbers in the proper locations, making sure that you can tell the story of where the company or where the money came from and where it's going.
Can you explain what accounting is for someone who may not know?
Okay, so accounting is, I think of it as storytelling. So essentially, I'm telling you exactly what happened in the business, except I'm doing it in dollars and cents. Every business is in business to make money, and I can tell you exactly where the money went, exactly where it came from. So I feel like accountants we're pretty indispensable to every business because every business wants to make money.
How should students plan to get involved or build their resume while studying accounting?
So here at Georgia Southern, we have several different accounting associations or student organizations for accountants. So we do have the Accounting Association, the National Association of Black Accountants, the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners, and Beta Alpha Psi, which is the Accounting Honor Society. I would recommend that students get involved in those organizations. Beta Alpha Psi is the only one where it's invitation only, and you have to meet certain requirements in order to be invited to Beta Alpha Psi. Also, we have the Career Services Office, and there are always internship opportunities that are posted on our career platform. And we have what we call ACLink. That's where faculty members, when we receive a notification of internships and different job opportunities, we make sure we send those out to all the accounting majors.
What are some key skills that students acquire when studying accounting?
I think one of the key skills for an accountant is probably problem solving. As accountants, we tend to we like questions where there are answers. And that's one thing that draws a lot of students to accounting is that there is an answer and there is one that's right. So I would say your problem solving skills are probably the ones that are going to help you the most because most of accounting is a puzzle. It's more like learning a different language than it is a math class.
Tell us a little bit about the career fields that students pursue and what opportunities are available to them.
So as I stated earlier, luckily every business is in business to make money, and we literally account for that money. So that being said, your career possibilities are endless. You can work at any company. You can start your own company. You can even work in enforcement. So there's the Internal Revenue Service. You could be an agent there. You can be an FBI agent. You can be a Secret Service agent. Your job is to follow the money and figure out what's happening to it. Where did it go? Why did it go there? Was it legal for it to go there? Did they account for this properly? Is the money in the right place? Is it there when it needs to be there? I'd say that accountants, we tell the story, and I always say that finance is a fairy tale because they just make up stuff based on accounting numbers. no shade to finance.
And lastly, what do you enjoy most about teaching here at Georgia Southern?
The thing I enjoy most is actually being in front of a class and watching the light bulb go off. So when I see a student actually understands what I'm talking about. So the way I always learned when I was in college many, many years ago, the part that I liked, the way I knew that I knew the subject is if I could teach it to someone else. And I feel like that's still the case because you're always learning in accounting. You're always going to be learning in any field, no matter what you choose. But when I can see that a student, something clicks in their head from what I've said, I think that's the best part.
Thank you for speaking with us, and I hope you guys learned a little bit more about accounting.
Thank you, Carlos.